In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 25th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Utah Jazz vs. Charlotte Hornets. The Jazz are 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 road games and 1-6-1 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Hornets are 3-7-2 against the spread in their last 12 games as an underdog, and 4-13-1 against the spread in their last 18 home games. The under is 8-3-1 in Jazz last 12 overall. The over is 4-1 in Hornets last 5 overall. The Jazz are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. The Jazz are the far more well-rounded team in this matchup, with a top 9 rating on both sides of the ball, so they will be able to get at least a few stops on Charlotte's dangerous offense. Charlotte has only been able to hover around .500 due to its undersized defense, which is in the bottom 5 of the NBA in both effective field goal percentage allowed and rebounding. That's bad news, with the imposing Gobert leading one of the NBA's best offensive rebounding units on the other side, and the Jazz will make those extra looks count as they lead the league with a 55.6 effective field goal percentage. While Utah stumbled in its 2 previous games on this road trip, the competition eases up in this one, and this is still a very well-balanced Jazz team with a high ceiling. This is a bad matchup for Charlotte's porous paint defense going up against Utah's efficient offense, and the Hornets just won't be able to come up with enough stops. The Charlotte Hornets look like they're starting to figure things out right now. The Utah Jazz have proven they can get the job done on the road, and they win in the favorite role by an average of 8 points. We usually don't get the Jazz in lines this soft. This is a great bounce-back opportunity for Utah after the tough game on Wednesday, as it should be able to shred the Hornets' defense on the interior. The Hornets are a much better team offensively than defensively at 8th in rating, and they also crank the pace way up to over 100 possessions per game. One thing that will help in a matchup against the stout Jazz defense is that Charlotte is a prolific 3-point shooting team, and its smaller lineup can pull Gobert away from the basket, a strategy that teams have found success with against Utah over and over again. There's not many faults in a well-rounded Jazz offense that leads the NBA in rating and effective field goal percentage, while ranking 5th in rebounding and 2nd in free throw rate. Charlotte's style means both teams will get plenty of possessions, and these offenses are more than good enough to take advantage. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Golden State Warriors vs. Atlanta Hawks. Golden State will try to build off its win over Miami when it travels to Atlanta on Friday night. The Warriors are on the 3rd leg of a 5-game road trip. Atlanta has alternated between wins and losses over its last 6 games, including a 122-101 loss at Detroit on Wednesday. Looking at the betting trends, the Warriors are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games as an underdog, 2-7-1 against the spread in their last 10 games against a team with a losing record, and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Hawks are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team above .600, and 2-9 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. Although Golden State is playing without leading scorer Stephen Curry, the Warriors are coming off a victory over the Southeast Division leading Miami Heat. Golden State has covered the number in 6 of its last 9. In contrast, Atlanta has failed to cover the nut in 9 of its last 11. Golden State is 4th in the NBA in points allowed at 105 points per game, and is holding opponents to a field goal percentage of 43.7%, which is 2nd in the league. The Warriors will again be missing Stephen Curry and James Wiseman, while Andre Iguodala is listed as questionable. The Hawks are just about at full strength for this one, except for John Collins, who is still out indefinitely. It's hard to split these 2 teams at the moment, but the Warriors were so impressive in their upset win over the Heat, and I think they can keep the good times going with another win in this spot. Golden State to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. There has been value on the under in both of these teams' games due to injuries. Curry's injury is the headliner, as he is one of the top scorers in the NBA. Atlanta is without its top rebounder and second leading scorer in Collins, so neither team is going to be at its best on that end of the court. The Warriors have gone under the total in 6 of their last 8 games, while Atlanta has gone under in 4 of its last 5 games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Knicks versus Miami Heat. It's an Eastern Conference clash tonight with the New York Knicks taking on the Miami Heat. The Knicks are 31-42 on the season and reside in 11th in the East, trailing the Hawks by 5 games for the final playoff position. As for the Heat, they've clinched the Southeast Division and sit atop the East with a record of 47-26. They have a 1.5 game cushion over the 76ers, Bucks, and Celtics, who are in a 3-way tie for second. This will be the final of 3 matchups between the Knicks and Heat this season, with Miami winning both games by scores of 110-96 and 115-100. Looking at the betting trends, the Knicks are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games following a win of more than 10 points, 7-0 against the spread in their last 7 road games, and 8-3 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. The Heat are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 home games, 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 home games against a team with a losing road record, and 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings overall. The Knicks are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Miami, and the Knicks are 2-8 against the spread in the last 10 meetings overall. The Knicks are going to be shorthanded once again as Derrick Rose and Nerlens Noel are still out, while Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle are both listed as questionable. The Heat could be without a bunch of players including Jimmy Butler, Tyler Herro, Caleb Martin, and PJ Tucker, who are all listed as questionable. Miami is only 6-4 straight up over their last 10 games, but they've been playing great overall this season. They're one of the best teams in the association against the spread, where they're 40-32-1 on the year. The Heat are also the 5th best team against the spread when playing on 1 day's rest. They've cashed at a clip of 25-19-1 this season, and are 8-3-1 in their last 12 in this situation. The Heat are the better shooting team as they shoot 46.2% from the field compared to 43.7% from the Knicks. Additionally, the Heat are the best shooting team from 3, hitting 37.3% of their shots. Finally, Miami's the better free throw shooting team, so should this game be close to the line at the end of the game, look for Miami to knock down their free throws. Miami's clearly the better team overall. There is so much uncertainty in this matchup with both teams having so many players under an injury cloud. But I'm sticking with the Heat, who will surely come out firing after their team blow up on Wednesday. Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both New York and Miami trend towards the over this season as they're both above 50% to the over. New York is 51.4% at 37-35-1, while Miami is the second best team at 43-30-0. The Heat are lights out from 3-point range. They're cashing 37.3% of their triples, so if they're firing them tonight, I like them to score plenty of points. The odds makers likely set the total on the lower end since each team ranks towards the bottom in pace, but we'll use that to our advantage since the Knicks don't have much to play for and should be playing loose tonight. That should lead to an uptick in pace of play and maybe some more 3-point attempts from them. New York is the 12th best 3-point team, hitting 35.7% from deep. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.